Hey guys, welcome to the next episode of Feed the Beast on the Team Raven server. I believe this is episode 4? Question mark? Yeah, this is episode 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Let's see. To finish off last episode, we checked out that village over there. Not too much, but we got some food, able to get us on a better kind of starting platform. And our farm over here is doing quite well, and I actually need to harvest it. I haven't harvested it in a little while. So we have our little hut here, our humble little home, and it's not bad. This is a little cute. You know, obviously I haven't spent too long playing on this server. Spent a lot of time playing on the Team Raven vanilla server. Obviously working on my epic palace over there. Also spent a bunch of time doing an adventure map, Zombie Apocalypse adventure map by Hypixel. Definitely check that out if you haven't already. But you know, I spent a little time here. As you can see, not very much, but a little bit. We're going to kind of replant the farm here, I suppose. I do want to keep carrots here just so I have them, although I don't really eat them. And I guess we'll harvest wheat too. Pretty epic. Now, we haven't gotten very far, like I said, but I do have lots and lots of ideas. And I think mostly this episode's going to be discussing those ideas. Kind of getting your guys' help, picking a real direction we're going to go in here. I do want to show this off. I got a little gift from Fury, Fueled by Fury. I think he's on right now. Man, the server's packed right now, actually. Yeah, Fueled by Fury. He brought me this little boar. I don't know if you can see him very well. I guess he's got some sort of fairy dust where he can transmute things into other things and stuff. But I got this sweet boar, so I'm pretty pumped. I gotta try to beg him for another one. So I'll show you guys what I have so far. All right, nice little humble house. I got my bed, which I actually need to reset my spawn because somebody brought a creeper in here and kind of blew everything up. Long story, won't get into it. But yeah, have some stuff going on. I got 8 diamonds, you know. Some gems, which is really cool. I mean, these are perfect right now for me for tools and everything like that. You know, not too much going on. You know, this is really it though. This is everything. Nice alloy furnace, and let's see, some barrels of stuff. Okay, so I'm hustling you guys a little bit. I do have some stuff going on. Ta-da! Check it out. So this is kind of my idea so far. Now, the whole idea of a little house with a piston-operated stairway going down into a bigger base, yeah, I may have used that idea on the Team Raven server already, but I do like the idea. But I do need your guys' help. Shoot, before I get attacked or anything. The humble little cottage is cool. You know, it's neat. It's a little ironic, you know, when you see what's going on underneath it. But I really want just an epic entrance for my place here. My place is going to be almost entirely underground, but I want something epic here. Something just really cool. And any ideas you guys have would be awesome. Just something relatively small, nothing huge, I guess. But just an entrance that you see it and you're like, oh, that is cool. That's what I want to build. So please give me some ideas there, because I am kind of brain farting on the whole thing. Can't think of a thing. But yeah, this is my little hallway here. And here's my idea. Alright, we'll start this way. This is going to be kind of my simple machine room. And I'll kind of show you guys what I have going on here. But overall, this is going to be my simple machine room. Not too keen on the design, I'll be honest with you. This obviously looks like crap, and we're going to redo this. This is just kind of a temporary setup. Yeah, this kind of looks like crap. We'll redo that. Not sure what I want to do yet. But what I have so far is a couple hobbyist steam engines. Ta-da! Obviously, switch to control them. Infinite water source to keep them full of water manually. Here I have my pulverizer, which, if you're familiar with IC2, works like a macerator. You know, grinds your ores into dust. I'll show you real quick. Here's some tin ore. Oh yeah, that's right. Turns it into dust, which is actually automatically piped right to my powered furnace. Pretty neat. So yeah, lots of ores, lots of iron, which is awesome. We need lots of iron. Of course, lots more iron in here. Lots of copper, tin, some silver, aluminum, more gems. Pretty awesome. Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Got some bricks. This is something we might be working on today. Yeah, lots of caving. Helped me collect a lot of those resources, which is cool. This room here is going to be my storage room. As you can see, I lined the top with barrels. But for the most part, I want to use chests. If you're not familiar, the chest upgrades are really neat. Let's see. Let's pull some of these up. Okay, so you have your normal wooden chest. You can actually place that, fill it with stuff, and then in place, upgrade it to, say, an iron chest. I don't know where that one is, though. Normal chest to iron or copper. What is this hungry chest, though? I have no idea what that is. I've never seen that before. Looks like I have more research to do. You can upgrade it in place. And I do have a gold chest. The gold chest has, like, what did I say, 81 slots in it? So it can hold 81 stacks of items, where, you know, these chests can only hold 64. Although these are really, or these barrels, I mean. These barrels are really convenient because you can see exactly what's inside. You can right-click, see exactly how much is in there. Just left-click to pull out a stack. Really convenient, don't get me wrong. But I think for the most part, if I use chests, I'll be a happy camper. Wow, excuse me. Too much coffee today. Holy cow. Okay, now for the grand reveal. Here's kind of my idea, really how I want to get started here on the Feed the Bee server on my own. My favorite mod pack I've experienced so far is the Forestry mod for Buildcraft. Forestry is awesome, if you ask me. Lots of automatic farming and stuff, and I needed a good place to do it. So here's what I did. Yep. It's freaking awesome. You don't have to tell me. I already know. So yeah, the dimensions here are 51 by 51 by 17. Now, the reason it's 51 is so it's an odd number. So I actually have a middle right here by 17. Now, I didn't do this on my own. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I used, yeah, a whole lot of picks and a little help from a little guy named Diggy. Diggy the turtle, who is right here. So he was clutch, absolutely clutch. He did a lot of this as well. Of course, he's also cost me a lot of fuel, a lot of coal, a lot of lava. Yeah, I don't want to get into it. I got some more stuff in this chest as well. Ooh. But yeah, he was a big help. Now, I can say that as hard as it was to clear all this out, it was even more difficult to take all the holes and ores in the wall and all the dirt and replace it with smooth stone. That's probably what took me the longest, but I think it definitely paid off. Look how beautiful that looks. So smooth and gorgeous. Now, here's my idea. I should be able to fit... you know what? I wrote it down, now I don't remember. I believe it's 9 different forestry farms in here the way it is. So kind of a 3x3 of different farms. I will need to move this back later on. There's another 3 or 6 farms I want to put in here. But for now, this will fit. This will house 9 different forestry farms. And here's my plan. This right here, my hallway, I kind of want like a glass overlook. Just a little glass area that kind of reaches out and I'm able to look out over my farms. And now maybe I'll do a bubble type deal. Maybe I'll actually extend it, do like a catwalk. That might be neat, right? A little catwalk. And maybe on the catwalk have levers and everything to control kind of each farm individually. I want to be able to start and stop each farm from a central point, a central location. And I want to be able to do it individually so I'm not wasting power. Now, power is another thing we're going to talk about. I don't have, like, anything right now. So power is a problem, which is why we're actually going to start with a tree farm. Trees, obviously fantastic for building materials. But think about it. I can take those wood logs, cook them down to charcoal, and use that as a fuel. So that's kind of the plan. I also want to point this out, in case you guys didn't know. This scaffolding, I'm going to look this up real quick just to kind of show you guys how simple it is. Scaffold. Really easy to make. Any wood planks and 3 sticks will give you 4. And it is awesome. Not only after you put it down can you climb it like a ladder, but you can build, build scaffolding on scaffolding. You can, let's see if I can remember this. If you put it down, you shift left click, and it'll stack up on its own. How cool is that? And of course, my favorite part. Yep, all comes down. This was perfect for helping me, access the walls, the ceiling, everything to replace it all with smooth stone. Just awesome. Definitely highly recommended by McRaven. The McRaven double thumbs up scale. So let's see. Oh, another thing I want to talk about. I have no idea what this is. No clue, but it kind of takes forever to come up. I don't even know if it'll come up like this. So I probably need a diamond pick. So I haven't picked it up yet. I'm really interested to see what it is, though. I mean, it's got to be good if I can't pick it up with an emerald pick. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see what that is. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, let's go grab our tree farm stuff. Now, I already made it. I've got the arboretum and the logger. The arboretum is actually what's going to plant the trees while the logger cuts them down. Pretty neat. Kind of cool. Now, let's see. This stairway, obviously temporary. I say obviously. I guess it's not that obvious. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a temporary stairway. Let's see. Arboretum. Now, I asked PC Wizard, which is, of course, my go-to guy for all things Feed the Beast. And he said that pretty much a tree farm requires a 15 by 15 area. It's actually less than that, but because of the leaves growing outward, you kind of need 15 by 15. So we're going to find the center of that area. We're going to put the arboretum down. We're going to put the logger next to it. Then we're going to come up with some power ideas. I think we may need kind of a temporary setup for now and work towards something more permanent. So I'm going to get this in place, and I'll catch up with you guys there. And there we go. All right, so I was able to find the center of this 15 by 15 and place my arboretum and my logger. Of course, the logger has no right-click interface like the arboretum does. But how cool do these look in the Sortex texture pack? I just want to point that out. That looks freaking awesome. Also, seriously, the scaffolding might be my new favorite block. It was perfect for just kind of outlining the outside of this. But anyway, back to work. Got a crafting bench with me. Now, I did go up and grab some extra stuff. For the arboretum to work, not only does it need power, which we'll talk about in a second, but it needs humus and saplings. Now, saplings are easy. Boom, got it. You got your saplings. Humus, on the other hand, we will actually need to craft. And you can see here, it requires fertilizer and dirt. Easy day. Fertilizer, pretty simple. Apatite, which I've got plenty of for mining, and some sand. So we're just going to hook some of this up real quick. Let's see. We'll do... Well, might as well get a stack for now. Obviously, we won't use it all right now, but it's here when we need it. And let's fill this sucker up. Now, I've got plenty of dirt. As you guys saw, I got barrels. Barrels for days. So I'm not too worried about that right now. Of course, we will need to look for a way to kind of keep this supplied as we go. There we go. There's, what, almost 4 stacks. So we're almost able to fill this up. Of course, we don't even need that much, I know. Perfect. Now, 2 other things we need, really. One is power, and the other is a place for these to empty their items. Now, we're going to start just with chests next to them. We're very lacking in resources right now, which is why we're setting this up as quickly as possible. But power we can do. And I think I want to start with these hobbyist steam engines. I pulled them down from up there. Again, short on resources, don't want to waste what I don't need to. And I think, let's see, if that's 15 by 15, let's do something like this here. Actually, better idea. What if we do this? Nope, don't do that. Down, like, okay. Oh, hey. I think we're going to put maybe the wooden conductive pipes down first. Come on. Of course, I'm sure I could just build like some sort of wrench for these. But I don't feel like building a wrench of any sort right now. Alright, we'll clean that up later, and we'll do this for now. Boom. Got those. Let's put, of course, a lever on here. Right there. That'll turn it on and off. And let's get some gold conductive pipe on here. Now let's see. I am definitely going to need some more of this stuff. But what we're going to do, I think, is just kind of go underneath with it. So we're going to kind of dig this out. And... Now, one kind of design tip, I don't mean to be copying PC Wizard all the time, but it seems like we are operating kind of in a parallel here. One design tip that I actually picked up from him, from one of the test Feed the Beast servers we played on. It was really cool. He, you know, we had a bunch of pipes running all over the place for our forestry stuff. He took these little glass covers, put over the top, and it looked really neat because you could actually just see the pipes the whole way. So I think I'm actually going to do that here with our power pipes. I think it might be neat. So let's see if I did that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's like a dozen of them. Alright, I'm going to go get roughly another dozen of these. And then, let's see, what else do we need here? Oh, we'll obviously need an infinite water source. So I'll have to look into doing that as well. I'll probably just do that right here. And I've got a bucket. Yep. Let's see. I'm thinking that should really be it. But even though this is only temporary right here, might as well make it look good. So let's see if we can just do it this way instead. Nope, that's not what I want at all. Yeah. So instead of crazy pipe routing, I think I was right the first time. Ooh, I've got Superstone right here. Clutch! Okay. I'm going to get this power set up. I don't need to make a fool of myself in front of all of you. So yeah, I'm going to get this power set up, and then yeah, well, I'll definitely be here for the grand opening of our new tree farm. And we're back. So, I was able to get my infinite water source down here, able to get the gold conductive pipe hooked up to both machines here underneath. And I've kind of thought about something here. You know, I had the switch up here. Now, I'm not sure exactly how much energy these need to operate. So instead of using 2 hobbyist steam engines, at first I'm just going to try with 1. So I have this full of coal and filled it up with water just by using a bucket. And we're going to turn it on. There we go. So we're producing steam. And let's see what happens. Alright, you can see that little blue line. That means it's getting power. And I think this actually needs to warm up a little bit. Okay, well I guess it's producing 2 Minecraft joules. Or as I like to say, megajoules. But it's also kind of storing up energy here as well. So I think maybe we need to wait until this kind of stores up. I guess this is heating up, producing steam. This is warming up. So we'll give that a minute. But what I do want to do while I'm here, cut up some glass. I guess we don't need to cut it all up. But we'll get some of these glass covers going on. And there we go. Should be able to go right over the top. Now it does leave a little bit of a bump here. But I think it's a really cool effect. I think it's really neat. And let's see. I don't think we'll be able to do it right here. I do think we can do it here, though. I guess we'll find out. I'm sure it'll rip up what it needs to when it goes to actually lay the humus down. There we go. It's a pretty cool effect. I like it. I think it'll blend in nicely with everything else. Oh, and there we go. Cool. So you can now see that the arboretum is laying down the humus we had in place. See? So that's kind of slowly ticking down as it places it. And let's see. Is this producing like full power right now, or I don't know. It's still heating up. This says 1.6. I think this is how much power it's producing, but I'm not positive, I'll be honest. Still heating up too. I guess we'll see. Of course, this one's still off, and that's how we'd like to keep it for now. Cool. Alright, so I guess while we're here, we can also tear these up. Don't need the scaffolding to mark it out any longer. And what I'd like to do, as soon as we get the resources to do it, which is going to be a little while because we need this to kind of finish setting up, is I would like to kind of decorate this with some wood. Maybe some wood planks, maybe some wood logs, not sure yet. But I really want to make this look good. Too many Feed the Beast, series and videos and stuff I watch. All too often, I think I explained this before, all too often what I see is a race to make the coolest, biggest, best stuff. I mean, to each their own, but I would really like to make some really cool stuff and at the same time make it look good. I don't want to abandon my Minecraft principles. There we go. So now you can see the Arboretum's actually planting the saplings. And additionally, we've got 2 chests here. Now, in my mind, this is how it works. We'll see if it actually works. The Arboretum, I want... Well, what's the Arboretum actually going to... I don't know. The Arboretum, I think, collects the sand left over from the humus. So hopefully that pumps into this chest. Or just dumps in there. Now, the logger is obviously going to collect the wood. As well as saplings and apples. So that's why I have this here. And we may have to do some experimentation. I know certain things come out the top, certain things come out the side. We'll mess around a little bit. We'll see what's going on there. But let's see. Here's what I really want to see. Is it going to tear these up? Okay, just boom. It's just going to rip it up, I guess. Pop it on there. All right. Do I get those back, or are they gone forever? I think they're gone forever. No big deal. Just 2 little ones, so... And again, this is all operating off of 1 engine. So we'll see. I'm going to let this go for a little bit. We're going to see if everything grows all right. Not much room on this side. I don't know if these trees are going to grow. I guess we'll find out. And I'm quite sure it'll end up the same on this side as well. We'll see. Like I said, we're going to let it grow. In the meantime, I might work on something else. Now, one thing's for sure. That, boom, powers of Optifine. This steam engine uses coal. We'll also be able to use charcoal once we get this up and running. But I'd also like to kind of get more bang for the buck when it comes to my coal. So I need to set up a little spot for a coal coke furnace. So I can take my coal, turn it into coal coke, which is much more efficient. So I'm going to start working on that a little bit, kind of off camera, while this is kind of gets up and running. And I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Well, guys, it's actually started working a little quicker than I anticipated. I haven't done anything with the coke furnace yet, although I did start messing around with different ideas I had for this this whole observation deck turned into catwalk idea, and I think here's what I'm going to go with. All right, so these are basalt paver slabs. So basalt cooked into smooth basalt, turned into pavers, cut in half, and that's what that is. 3 wide, so that I think what I'm going to do is actually extend this all the way. It's going to connect to that wall over there. And then I'm going to have glass on either side, so it's a total of, what, 7 wide? And I think I may box it in with the glass as well. It might be interesting, a little different. I'll probably put a little kind of panel up on the side, so I can put my switches and stuff there. I'll be able to run pipes underneath it, might look neat. And definitely I'll need some lighting. I need to go get some glowstone or something, of course. I don't even have a nether portal yet, so that's going to be an issue. But here's what we've got going on here. Plenty of saplings, as you see. And check this out. Alright, the logger was able to spit out my oak wood and oak saplings directly to here. Pretty neat. Now all I have to do is put the saplings back in here. And of course, we'll find a way to automatically do that without any problems. Additionally, the actual Arboretum itself is spitting out the sand into here. So we're getting there. It's definitely working, and it's definitely working, most importantly, with one hobbyist steam engine. And it seems actually very efficient. So, I like it. I like it so far. I like it a lot. Obviously, power-wise, this is very temporary. And distribution-wise, also very temporary. But we'll get some extra stuff going here. We'll crank this up a notch. Like I said, I'm definitely going to work on this catwalk, along with the coal coke furnace, which I think I'm going to make a little room down here or something like that. And we need to start planning out other forestry farms as well. See exactly what we're going to pursue next, what direction we're going to go in here. Now, I definitely want to do a peat bog relatively soon because we can make peat, the little peat brick thingies, and they're a very efficient fuel source as well. So maybe we'll look into that. I definitely want a rubber tree farm, and I want to get into some IC2 power. So yeah, I guess don't know what direction I'm going next, but if you check out the next episode, you'll definitely see then. So, until next time, guys, this is McRaven the Miner, signing out.